Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and I'm just going to talk to you today about the latest UK distressed properties list, 23rd of April. And this is the list of properties that are below market value because they are either low EPC or damaged, fire damaged, water damaged. They are short leases, or possibly they have another form of defect, such as Japanese knotweed infestation. So this list we publish regularly, and it's an opportunity to acquire properties at below market values. They're all over the country, and essentially, if you want to talk to me, that's Alan at Alpus Group, we can negotiate any of these properties on your behalf for development or for refurbishment, for subsequent letting, and so on. We essentially transform the value of property because we repurpose it to a higher value use. So if you're interested in this particular list, you can contact me at 07539 141 257 or 0333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. So we're constantly getting new properties come our way. So if you're interested in property development of any sort or property investment, then contact me. That's Alan at Alpus Group. And if you're calling from overseas, the numbers are +44 7539 141 257 or +44 333 224 1257. As I mentioned before, you can schedule a call with me at calendly.com or email me at alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now. Alan from Alpus Group, and I'm going to talk to you today about the latest UK distressed property list, dated the 23rd of April, so that's 2 days ago. And we'll have a look through this list of distressed properties from all over the UK. They've got different sorts of distress. They may have low EPC, be in poor condition generally, have been repossessed, cash buyer only, they're not mortgageable, they may be on a short lease, they may be affected by Japanese knotweed infestation. And these are the locations of all these properties from Scotland, basically down through northern England, the Midlands, East Anglia, southeast, southwest, and Wales, of course London as well. So there are 161 properties this week. And why should we even be bothered about these? Well, these are properties that offer an opportunity to secure properties at below market value prices. So some of these are rock bottom prices, as you can see from the screen. We've got a 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Stockton-on-Tees in the northeast for £10,000. It's fire damaged. You can see from the photograph the fire damage there. So if you want a bargain and you're handy with your own do-it-yourself skills, that may be for you. Land for sale in High Peak, East Midlands, £25,000. It's Japanese knotweed infected. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Kingston upon Hull, Yorkshire and Humber area, £33,500. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Cumberland, northwest, £35,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Burnley in the northwest, £37,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Hyndburn, northwest, £40,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in East Lindsey, East Midlands, £50,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Bridgend in Wales, £62,000. It's a repossession. 4-bedroom detached house for sale, Neath, Port Talbot, Wales, £69,000. Japanese knotweed infected. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Dorset, southwest, £70,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom terraced house for sale in Leeds, Yorkshire and Humber area, £75,000. It's got low EPC. 2-bedroom ground floor flat for sale in Coventry, West Midlands, £75,000. It's on a short lease. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Swindon, South West, £75,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Broxtowe, East Midlands, £75,000. It's Japanese knotweed infected. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in South Tyneside, North East, £84,950. It's a repossession. 1-bedroom cottage for sale in South Lanarkshire, Scotland, £86,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Hastings, South East, £89,000. It's on a short lease. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Arran, South East, £95,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Liverpool, North West, £99,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Cardiff, Wales, £99,950. It's a repossession. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Sandwell, West Midlands, £100,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom maisonette for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £100,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Falkirk, Scotland, £100,000 to a cash buyer. Terraced house for sale in Barnsley, Yorkshire and Humber area, £100,000. It's a repossession. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in County Durham, North East, £100,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Oldham, North West, £105,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Chesterfield, East Midlands, £105,000 to a cash buyer. Land for sale in South Hams in the southwest, £105,000. It's Japanese knotweed infected. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Bromsgrove, West Midlands, £110,000 to a cash buyer. Studio flat for sale in Leeds, Yorkshire and Humber area, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Ipswich, East of England, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Swindon, South West, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in East Lindsey, East Midlands, £110,000. It's got a low EPC. 1-bedroom retirement property for sale in the Test Valley in the southeast, £113,000 to a cash buyer. Land for sale in Derby, East Midlands, £120,000. It's fire damaged. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Rondon, Sinan Taff, Wales, £120,000. It's a repossession. Land for sale in Derby, East Midlands, £120,000. Fire damaged. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Medway, South East, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom house for sale in Burnley, North West, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Wiltshire, South West, £125,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Shropshire, West Midlands, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom bungalow for sale in Runnymede in the southeast, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom apartment for sale in Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole, southwest, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom ground floor flat for sale in Canterbury, southeast, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Buckinghamshire, southeast, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom property for sale in Uttlesford, east of England, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Nottingham, East Midlands, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Mansfield, East Midlands, £137,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Sandwell, West Midlands, £138,000. It's a repossession. 6-bedroom detached house for sale in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, £139,000. It's water damaged. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Northumberland, North East, £140,000. It's got a low EBC. 1-bedroom detached house for sale in Havering in London, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Middlesbrough, North East, £140,000. It's in poor condition. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Wiltshire, southwest, £142,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Stroud, South West, £45,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Stockport, North West, £148,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom house for sale in North Yorkshire, Yorkshire and Humber area, £150,000. It's water damaged. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Gedling, East Midlands, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Greenwich, London, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Rondon, Sin and Taff, Wales, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Nuneaton and Bedworth, West Midlands, £157,500. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in South Ribble, North West, £159,950. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in South Gloucestershire, South West, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Liverpool, North West, £160,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Rugby, West Midlands, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Hillingdon, London, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Stafford, West Midlands, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Portsmouth, South East, £161,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Fife, Scotland, £165,000. It's got a low EPC. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Sutton, London, £165,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Windsor and Maidenhead, South East, £165,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in West Berkshire, South East, £165,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Falkirk, Scotland, £167,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Wigan, North West, £170,000. It's a repossession. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in West Berkshire, South East, £170,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in Chesterfield, East Midlands, £175,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Leicester, East Midlands, £175,000 for a quick sale. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in Guildford, South East, £175,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Coventry, West Midlands, £175,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cornwall, South West, £179,950. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in Walsall, West Midlands, £180,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £180,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom cottage for sale in South Norfolk, East of England, £180,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom detached house in Shropshire, West Midlands, £180,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Stockport, North West, £184,000 to a cash buyer. House for sale in Guildford, South East, £185,000. It's on a short lease. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Runnymede, South East, £185,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Gwynedd in Wales, £186,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in North East Derbyshire, East Midlands, £190,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Wokingham, South East, £195,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in North Somerset, South West, £199,950 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in Epping Forest, East of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom mobile home for sale in Epping Forest, East of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Cambridgeshire, East of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Islington, London, £200,000 to a cash buyer. One-bedroom apartment for sale in Wandsworth, London, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in South Gloucestershire, South West,